A very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are fine. Great. So, students, today we will be studying mathematics. Yes, I know mathematics is your favorite subject. Am I right? Very good. We love to do maths. It is so easy. Am I right? Yes. Okay. So, students, what we are going to study today in maths? Any idea? I am going to tell you. Students, as you know that we are on chapter number 2, and what is the name of the chapter? The name of the chapter is numbers. Yes, correct. So today we are going to continue with the same chapter, that is chapter number 2, numbers. And in numbers, what we have done so far? We have learned about the number names, we have learned about expanded form, we have learned about place value, face value, and so many things, right? So for today, we have a very new topic. I hope you must have done that topic in your previous class also. But today, again we are going to take that topic. And the name of the topic is rounding of numbers to the nearest tens. Absolutely. Okay. So students, as you know, we have already understood the different places of a number. Thousands place, hundreds place, tens place and ones place. Am I right? So today we will learn how to round off a given number to its nearest tens place. Okay everyone? Are we all ready? Those who want to take the reference of your book, they can open page number 125. Okay, I hope that you all are ready with your books now. Give me a thumbs up. Great. So now students, quickly we are going to start with our topic. Okay, so now students, tell me one thing, that if I ask you that do you have a piggy bank, what will you say? Yes ma'am, we all have a piggy bank, right? You save money in your piggy bank, right? So if I ask you, then tell me how much money have you saved so far? So you will not be able to tell me the exact value. You will tell me that ma'am, I have saved about 100 rupees, or ma'am, I have saved about 200 rupees. Like that you will answer me. Okay? And if mama asks you that how many pencils you have, so you will say, mama, I have about 10 pencils with me. Okay? So do you notice one thing, that ma'am is again and again using the word about. What I am using? About. So about means that the value which I am telling is not the exact one. It is near and round off value to my exact value. Okay? Suppose when I actually count, I have 9 pencils. Okay? But when suddenly mama asked me that how many pencils do you have? So I told mama that mama, I have about 10 pencils. Why I used 10? Because 10 is the round off of my number 9. Okay everyone? So the about word that we use, or the approx word that we use, is the round off number of the exact number. Okay everyone? So during our day, we face many problems where we can't tell the actual number, the exact number. At that time, we use the round off value of our exact number. Okay everyone? So now I have something for you. A very interesting sort of poem. A small poem that will make our and with the help of the roller coaster ride, we are going to learn that how we round off a number. So now students, first of all we are going to learn the concept of rounding off with one digit number only. Okay, then we will move to two-digit number and three-digit number and so on. So first of all, I have the numbers from 0 to 9 on my board. Am I right? So I am going to take the numbers from 0 to 9 only and we will see that it will come where? It will round up to 10 or it will round down to 0. Okay everyone? So for that there is a rule that you all need to keep in your mind that right now we have discussed. First of all we have to find our place. What was the first line of the poem? Find your place. Then we have to look at the number. We have to look at the number. If the number is 5 or greater, if the number is 5 or greater, we will add 1. We will add 1. And if the number is 4 or below, if the number is 4 or below, we will let the number go. Okay everyone? So keeping that rule in our mind, what we are going to do? I have a frog again with me. Okay, so from 0 to 9, I will place this frog one by one. Okay, and you will tell me that whether it will round down to 0 or will it round up to my next number, that is 10. Okay, so we will see with the help of this frog. Fine everyone? So let me choose a number 3. So I am going to place my frog to number 3. Now tell me, is it near to 0 or is this near to 10? Tell me. It is near to 0. It will take less time to reach on 0. So I will round down my number to 0. Why? Because I told you 4 or below, let it go. Okay? So my number 3 will round down to 0. Fine everyone? Now let us take one more example. Now my number is on 6. So let me take my frog on number 6. Now students, tell me whether the number 6 is near 0 or near the number 10. Tell me. It is near the number 10. So my frog will round up. My frog will round up 1, 2, 3, 4 and it will come on 10 as my number 6 is near to 10, not to 0. Okay everyone? So this is how we have learned that how we round up or round down our numbers following the simple rule that if the number lies between 0 to 4, it will round down. There will be no change, and if the number will be 5 or greater, we will round it up and we will add 1. Okay everyone? So students, till now we have learnt about how to round off a number to the nearest tens place of a single digit number, right? Now we are going to learn about two-digit number. That what we will do when we have a two-digit number. First of all, we will check the tens place number. Why? Because we need to round off the number to the nearest tens now. So we will check the number of the tens place. And the number is 8. Okay. So what is the very next number? It is 6. Now we have in our mind that when the number lies between 0 to 4, we round down, and when the number lies between 5 to 9, then we will round up. Okay, so here the number is 6, and 6 lies between 5 to 9, so we are going to round up. And remember, when we are going to round up, we will add 1 to the tens place. Now the number 8 plus 1, it will become 9. It will become 9, so it will be 9, and 1's place will change into 0. So our number 86 is near to 90. Okay. Now the next number is 14, right? The number on tens place is 1, and the very next number is 4. Now we will check where this number 4 will lie. The 4 will lie from 0 to 4, where we have to let go the number. That means here on the tens place there will be no change. There will be no change. The number will remain as it is. So 1 will remain 1 and 4 will change into 0. Okay? And now at last we have 75. The number on the tens place 7. The number on the ones place 5. So we have to check 5. 5 lies from 5 to 9, and the rule says when the number is from 5 to 9, we have to round up. Round up means we have to add 1 on the tens place. So 7 plus 1 will become 8, and 5 will change into 0. Okay? This is how, students, we round off the numbers from 10. Now let's take some more examples. Okay, so here I have 3-digit number. May it be a 3-digit number, may it be a 2-digit number or a 4-digit number. The concept for all is exactly the same. You just have to focus on the tens place. Why? Because we have to round it off to the nearest tens. So we have to find out our tens place number, and then we have to look at the very next number. Okay, that is ones place. So here on first place, that is the ones place, my number is 7. Now remember the rule, when the number lies between 5 and 9, we always round up. And when we round up, we add 1 on the tens place, right? The 100 place will remain the same, 8 will remain 8, 6 will be changed because we are rounding up, 6 will become 7, and 1's place will change into 0. So this is how we will change the number to the nearest tens place. Next number, again on the tens place we have the digit 4. We have the digit 4, and very next number is 3. And now the 3 is lying between 0 and 4, right? 3 is lying between 0 and 4. That means round down. And when there is round down, we have to let it go. That means we are not going to change the number. We will add 0. So 4 plus 0 will remain 4, right? So now let us see how we will round this. 1 will remain 1 on the hundreds place. 4 will remain same because we have to make no change. Okay? 4 will become 4 and 3 will change into 0. 3 will change into 0. Fine? Now one more example. 952. What is the tens place number? 5. Okay? the very next number 2. So we will see where the 2 will come. Yes, again the 2 will come between 0 to 4. Right? So when the number is between 0 to 4, there will be no change. We have to let it go. So 5 plus 0, that means no change. Okay? 9 will remain 9. 5 will remain same because there is no change. 5 will remain 5 and 2 will change into 0. So number will be 950. Okay? So this is how, students, we just round off the numbers, keeping the place in our mind to which we need to round off. Then we need to look on the very next number. Then we need to decide whether the number is 5 or greater, 4 or below. If the number is 5 or greater, we will add 1 on the tens place, and if the number is 4 or below, then we will make no change. Okay, then we will add 0, we will make no change, and the ones place will always change into 0. Got it, everyone? Now from your book, page number 125, you can revise the concept of rounding off once again. Okay, and do practice of such questions in your notebook also. That's all for today, everyone. Bye. Take care.